You've got to wash your carrot, I stopped cooking because it tasted perfect. This isn't gonna be weekday salad, this is gonna be weirdo salad. Hi there, I'm Wesley Newfarmer. And welcome to the show where we figure out what we're gonna cook as we're cooking it. I'm talking really fast because I am really hungry and rearing to go, so let's just jump over to the fridge and see what's there. Chili oil, sun-dried tomatoes, cucumbers, sriracha, celery, bok choy, leftovers of what? I don't know. Pickled cabbage, kale, lettuce, carrots, peppers, condiment I made last night of like sweet ketchup-y thing, tomatoes. So I saw a lot that didn't give me the feeling. I don't know what that means. I want something healthy tonight. I didn't do a big salad last night, and I usually like doing those, so I think I'm gonna do a big salad. I may think it's the word salad is like really uninspiring. It's all about what you put into it. This might end up being a kitchen sink salad. Do you know the phrase, everything but the kitchen, it doesn't matter. Traditional components of a salad. Leafy green, other stuff, right? That's not really the way I like to do it. I want to think about textures. I want to think about things that have really strong flavors and things that sort of more blend together. Really mainly what the bite feels like. Maybe I'll do some cooked veggies and some raw veggies. Punches and some things that are more mellow. Hard stuff, some soft stuff. Screw this. And let's just figure out what's going to be in it as we cook, because that's the point of the show. So what do I want in the salad to start with? I grew these cucumbers. So I feel like I really need to use them. Let's do both of these cucumbers because, you know, they're little babies. Some people peel their cucumbers, some people don't. I'm not gonna. Let's just do tiny chunks, why the hell not? I'm not gonna use this behemoth of a thing. I love these metal bowls, they're super wide. They're great to make things like salads in. Today, I think you should be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna use a glass one just for you. Glass bowl, biggest one I have apparently. Why did I just use my hands? Wesley Newfarmer, you know better. Now I'm gonna have to clean up that handle. Bench scraper, perfect thing. Some things in the salad, I'll make one size and some another, and I'm doing this without looking. I'm terrified. Oh, thank God. Wow, this could really just be a cucumber salad if I had the right herbs for it. But, you know, I want to use the leafy greens too. A pickle. It'll just be like a nice, acidic, salty punch to everything. Cutting on the bias, per usual. So the celery's gonna add a nice crunch to everything. And I want the crunch of it because I'm not gonna put croutons in. There are always dishes that require a lot of chopping of things in prep. A lot of those dishes you then like cook and assemble after, and so the prep feels more like grunt work. I think this is actually more instantly rewarding because all you're doing is cutting and putting together. So like chopping up some vegetables, putting in a salad, you can do it. Red peppers. I'm making everything roughly the same size so that it all fits on the same fork bite. Pickled cabbage. So now we have two pickled things. We don't have a lot of spicy, we don't have a lot of herby or acid yet. I don't mind telling you, these are not the freshest carrots in the world, but like, they're not droopy, so let's use them. You've got to peel your carrots, you've got to peel your carrots, you've got to. Why did I do 3 carrots? Oh, because it's gonna be pretty. Look at that, it's gonna be very pretty. One thing I love to do is cut pieces, cut rings like this into the bowl directly. I think it's super fun. This is already super pretty. We have green, we have white, we have yellow, we have purple, we have red. Oh, and we got the pink from the pickled cabbage. I mean, I love this. It's a big damn salad. So I have these sun-dried tomatoes, and by sun-dried I mean oven-dried tomatoes. So I'm just gonna put those in also. That juice is just olive oil and tomato juice. Olive oil tomato. So something I learned from an old Julia Child show is when she did her salade niçoise, she dressed every component individually. So I'm gonna actually dress all of this with a fun dressing, with a fun sauce, and then make the decision about the leafy part. So here I have a sauce that, so good. Barbecue sauce, soy sauce, some rice wine vinegar, some sriracha. It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's dressed enough, I think. I hope this comes out in the wash, but that's what aprons are for. So that was a nice little dressing, but I only added enough to give it the flavor a tiny bit, not to really coat the vegetables. And so actually what I'm gonna do is salt it, and it'll draw out some moisture and it'll make the whole thing feel like it's dressed. Pepper. So other things besides salt and pepper and like pickles that are super high flavor components are things like herbs and spices. I'm gonna use thyme, onion granules, dried dill. Now you may think that this flavor combination is super weird and like you have no idea how it's gonna taste. And to that I say, let's just mix it around a little bit, let it marinate a little bit. Holy crap, that's good. Done, I'm calling it, this is it. I'm good. I don't need the leafy greens, you know? Show's over, this is delicious, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything else, I'm done. I was all set to do more show. All right. I don't think I've ever stopped cooking in the middle of a show before. See, sometimes when you're cooking, you want to just add. And at some point, you've added enough. This reminds me of eating a sandwich because it's crunchy and juicy at the same time. It also happens to be, I'm realizing, the most quintessential healthy food. And I was like, this is good enough that I don't need to keep cooking. It makes me feel good that like healthy things would do that to me. You could serve this. You can serve it with any accompaniment, a giant meat, a beast. You could serve this in a backyard barbecue. You could serve this to your like vegan friends in their grain bowls. It feels substantial because of the carrots and the celery and the cucumber, but it has so much liquid because the salt drew out a lot of the liquid from the vegetables. It is like a slaw. It's like staying on my lips. It's acidic, it's spicy, it's so good. Did I really not even put any olive oil in this thing? I'm just shocked how good it is right now. Let me know if you have any cooking questions, any questions for me, any questions about the universe that I probably won't have the answer to. Check out the next episode of What's in the Fridge. Let me know what's in your fridge and what you did with it, or if you don't know what to do with it, we can go on that journey together.